Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jordan. Welcome to the channel. Um, First off, before we get into the Fender Highway Series acoustics, I'm sorry that my videos haven't been great quality or consistent or anything else like that. I tried to be consistent for a while and then I just don't have time. I don't have a space to do it. So most of my videos for a little while are going to be just kind of wherever I happen to be at. And, most of them are going to look kind of like this here. And that's the best I can do. So sorry about that. Please bear with me, and hopefully I'll be able to make some better videos here in the future as I'm still kind of learning videography and stuff like that. Anyways, the Fender Highway Series, that is our topic today. Before I give you my thoughts and opinions on this is my reaction to this line being put out. I didn't know anything about it. So I woke up this morning, looked on YouTube, and saw an Andertons video, watched that. Shout out to Andertons. They provide good content. I really appreciate them doing that kind of stuff. And so that was the first video I saw. Before I give you my thoughts and opinions, please leave me your reaction down in the comments. I'm really curious what your guys' first thoughts were when you saw that this was even a guitar that they were going to start making, producing, and selling into the public, into the music market. So here's my my reaction. The first thing I saw them, I was like, well, that looks cool. What is that? Clicked on the video, watched it. Apparently they're a thin line acoustic guitar with a bolt-on neck, a Fishman pickup. So they're not like a normal acoustic guitar. They're more like an Acoustasonic, and there's tons of videos about those, so I'm sure you guys know what they are. They're like an Acoustasonic that essentially isn't an electric guitar. It's a little bit thicker than the normal Acoustasonic, but it's the same construction. It's a mahogany body that was milled out in the middle. A spruce braced top was slapped on the top of it, and then they added their pickup in the sound hole. And that is the extent of these guitars. Like I say, bolt-on mahogany neck. Cool looking guitars. As far as market, I guess here's where my reaction gets real. I don't really know who they're trying to sell this to. Everybody that wanted something like that already has the Acoustasonic, and everybody that doesn't, like the Acoustasonic, like legitimately hates the Acoustasonic so much they would never buy anything similar to it. At least that's been my experience. What do you guys think? Am I off on that? Am I wrong about that or right about that? What do you think? What do you guys, what's your opinion on that? So I'm not quite sure who they're trying to market it to. What it sounded like is they don't intend for these to be a recording guitar in any way, shape, or form. They intend for them to only be a road guitar. But like I say, most people that wanted something like this already have or will buy the Acoustasonic. But I guess if you're not an electric player, it kind of makes sense. I don't know. The interesting feature to me on this guitar was the pickup system, because they designed it with Fishman. Fishman's great. I love Fishman pickups. Love their style of doing things. I think they always look classy. They always sound pretty good. This is a Fluence pickup. It's their first Fluence pickup they've ever made for an acoustic guitar. So it can kind of change the shape and the sound of it. So it has a volume control and an EQ control. Pretty much either rolling it one direction will make those mids pop a little bit more so you can play with a band, and rolling it the other direction will make the highs and the lows pop a little bit more for when you're doing solo type stuff. The guitar, because it's, a lot thinner, it's supposed to be super feedback resistant. The one video I watched today, the guy put it directly in front of an amp, and I can't remember which video that was. Was that Sweetwater's video? He put it directly in front of the amp after strumming it, and it took a solid like 10 seconds for the feedback to pick up enough to where you could actually tell there was feedback. Super resistant to that, which is super cool. And at the same time, I feel like it's solving a problem that nobody really has, because like I say, we already have a ton of thin line acoustic guitars, and they're kind of a weird shape. They're about 2.5 inches body depth. So it's thinner than a normal acoustic guitar, so way less resonant, and thicker than a normal electric guitar. So it's kind of, they won't really fit in the same cases as like your electric guitars will. So that's, going to be kind of annoying for a lot of people that buy one and then have to order a special Fender case for it. I think they provide brand new. I think they provide a, you know, a nice padded gig bag, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? You know, as far as like odd body dimensions and stuff like that. The next thing to talk about is the shapes of them. They've got a dreadnought shape and a parlor shape. The parlor shape, honestly, to me, looks a little bit more like an LG or an LO or LOO or whatever from Gibson. And then I guess the last thing to mention is the price point. So these things are $1,000, brand new. They have, like I say, they have a volume control and a tone control, essentially, so that you can fit the mix, whatever scenario you're trying to play in, whether a band scenario or a solo scenario. 2 controls and, you know, tons of different tones in there, and they sound good, like in the videos that I've watched. Are they worth $1,000? Because you're literally buying a Rode guitar that you can do nothing else with except for play live. Or they're a couch guitar that, you know, isn't super loud that you can plug in if you want to. So for that, I see a, you know, cool application. But here's where I really see them being worth money, okay? Where they're actually kind of worth $1,000. I think the problem with the Acoustasonic is most people either want an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar. They don't want something that's too complicated to be able to use on stage where it's just an extra mess. If your controls aren't set up right, if your amp is, you know, set on a different setting for one or the other, that you have to switch back and forth between. I think most people just want an acoustic guitar and they want an electric guitar. Even if they're going to do both throughout the night, I think they would rather have one guitar. Understandable. You know, everybody's got their preference. I think these will work really well for people that primarily play electric, that want an acoustic guitar, or at least an acoustic type tone, because these are electric guitar necks on these things. Okay, honestly, they're not an acoustic neck. You look at them, they've got the Stratocaster headstock shape, which is super cool. Once again, I think it looks really nice, and I like Fender necks. They always seem to play, you know, really nicely and feel really smooth. So I love that. I like that. But I think that's the people that are going to be buying this. So back to my question, is it worth $1,000? I honestly don't know. I want you guys to tell me because I'm really curious about this. I'm really just trying to get the word out about these guitars. Like, I'm just trying to inform some people that may have missed it, you know, with the rest of the launch on the, you know, Sweetwater, did one, Reverb did a video, Andertons did a video, Guitar Center did a video, Fender did a video. So if you missed any 5 of those, like I say, these are just my thoughts and opinions on it. I don't know if this is going to help anybody buy one. But I guess in closing, would I play one? Because that's always the question I ask myself when I see a new guitar. Would I buy one of these or would I play one of these? Yes, I would play one. No, I wouldn't buy one brand new. Just because I don't know if it's worth $1,000 to me. I built my hybrid guitar for, I don't know, $400 or $500, and it does the exact same thing. I'm not saying it's as good as Fender's highway guitars. I'm just saying it does the same thing. So to me, I don't think it's worth it to buy one. If I could find a good deal used in the future, I would definitely try one. They look super cool, and I actually love the thin line acoustic guitar ideas. I love the way they play, the way they feel. I actually really like the way they sound. And that's piezo pickup driven ones. That's the Acoustasonics, Taylor T5s, you know, Godin guitars. Pretty much everybody that makes a hybrid guitar, I love it in some way, shape, or form. So once again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I will be eager to read some of those. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. We'll see ya.